welcome to episode 2 of Where the Should I Live? I don't know. So, if you tuned into last episode, you know that my current crisis is I have no idea where I want to live in this world. I've been a nomad since 2020, and because of this, my life is spread out between different places. It feels like the time has come for me to plant roots, but I don't know where. Last episode, the link will be here and here. I talked about Mexico and how, as an option, it's beautiful, but maybe not the right place for me right now in my life. In the next episode, I'm going to dive into LA as an option, but in this episode, we're talking about London. My love, I thought perhaps the best way forward would be giving you guys a sample of what a week in my life looks like in London. And I also try on the clothes that I bought in the last video. Roll the clip. Guess where I am? I'm in London, and today's my first day off in quite a while. I just bought this teapot reveal, and I am getting ready to go out and have a nice dinner with some friends. I keep thinking about these things where I'm going to choose to plant my roots, etc. We know that Mexico is a pretty fantastically beautiful option of where to do that. However, something that Mexico doesn't have, that London does have. In London, I have a very strong group of friends that I have a lot in common with, and that are very social, and that are interested in the same things as me. That is probably the biggest draw of this city to me, because let me be honest, today the weather was so crap, and I did I don't know, I've been rotting in bed editing, and so today I decided to go out, and I wanted to go to the British Museum, but the line was like an hour long, and I was like, no, fuck this. This city, when you're alone in the city, it can be kind of rough. I figured I'd do a little outfit of the week during this video for you to give you, a little something extra while I ponder. Something I'm gonna do is mark down. Wait, let me show you. I'm gonna mark down on this beautiful calendar made by Miss Ella Rose Avery, whose Instagram I'll link below in the description. This is every day of the month, and on every day of the month, I'm gonna circle the date red if I had a bad day, and green if I had a good day. And then we'll see in the month of June if it was a positive or a negative experience. Well, anyway, I'll show you my outfit and then come with me as I dine. I seem to be in a Lululemon phase. It kind of fucks. Audio channel. You see me right now, taking a long, good look at myself in the mirror. And then finally, putting on the vintage coat. Because okay, allegedly it's spring, but this is what I consider winter. Anyway, I'm gonna find a better spot for tomorrow. Is this better? I think so. Really solid green. Morning. This is my coffee cup. This is my coffee cup. I bought it yesterday. I bought it as a souvenir because yesterday was so gloomy. I was like, definitely not gonna live here. But then, by the time we had dinner, I remembered the community that I had. Still unsure. Today's the first day of the day of Lisa's garden party. So here's today's outfit for the garden party. The sun has gone to sleep quite early already, hence the knitted dress. Same flats as yesterday, white socks, little bows. Like 3 weeks. Good morning. Look, there's a foxglove flower today. I'm not sure if I'm just a little hungover or what, but I'm having one of those days where I feel a little bit insecure, maybe in like a social way maybe. And I've been having weird little undercurrents of this feeling for a little bit, but maybe I can exercise it today. Wow! Whoa, did you see that bee? The bee was taking a selfie with me. I did have plans today, but they fell through. It's one of those feelings, you know what I mean? Okay, maybe I get a coffee now. The third, not necessarily my day. Good morning. Allergy life. This is today's outfit. I would wear it with this bag, but I don't think I can because I'm going to the cobbler and I need to be able to fit shoes in the bag. Nightgown. Pants under the nightgown. Okay guys, I'm realizing I don't know what cobbler I dropped my shoes off at. Huge crap. And I have a ticket. And I remember I looked at the ticket because I was like, oh, I'll just find it this day. But let's see, because the ticket just says this. Shoes worth wearing or worth repairing. I can't find the cobbler. Well, I found the cobbler. Good cobbler, actually. It's called Soul Healers. Thank God I found it. I knew it was inside a nail salon. Okay, everyone, I have a Regent Street hack for you. So go to any coffee shop. I found one with the cutest cup of all time. Get an empty cup. Go here, get in line here to get a free coffee. Then just fill that shit up. Once again, not ideal, I suppose. Good morning! This is today's outfit. The very next day. Kind of cute. Listen. Yesterday was weird. I did not have a good day. I was not feeling inspired by the city. I was feeling like I was doing the, 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 same thing over and over. And that made me like the most depressed, more depressed than a lot of other things. But for some reason today I feel good. And it's unexplainable. Unexplainable. Screenplay edited here. Yeah, that's crazy. That'd be awesome. I'm going out tonight for just a little Just a little moment. My friend is releasing a country album and is doing his debut at the club. I don't know why. I'm feeling really insecure. I don't know, maybe I'm just... I don't know. I think there's just a general... Part and parcel of me trying to find a home is trying to find a grounding spot in which I can do things that I wanted to do. And I mean, things that I am doing things that I want to do, but things that require grounding. You know, for instance, I've always wanted to do capoeira. I don't know if you know that, but I've always wanted to do capoeira. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna like it if I start doing it. However, I did a couple classes here and there in London, and that was nice, but then I left, you know, so it doesn't really make sense. But I think part of this feeling, it's coming from a place of not feeling stepped in to like the genre of person I want to be. And there's like, I lose a certain sense of confidence, sense of knowing myself. Okay, well, I think this is the look. I'll show you guys my outfit in a second. This is like city vibe, you know? City. Long finger.
Let's go. I'm making myself feel nauseous. Everything I put inside, I was tossing and turning, swaying through my bed sheets all night.
So, before I jump into the pluses and minuses of London life, I thought it was worth explaining why I marked so many days as bad, when from the outside they look fun and cute and perfect, really. Sometimes, I'm not sure if you guys know this, from the outside, you can't always tell how someone is doing on the inside. Most of those days that I marked bad, I was in this subconscious panic, feeling super ungrounded, as I kind of mentioned, and generally worrying constantly about my future, just feeling really lost. For some reason, feeling confused about my home felt really, really high stakes this summer. My mental health nosedived, and I was so far away from my family, but then also stressed because I was so close to my friends and my community. It's like I was being split in two. I hyperfixated on it and generally became very unconfident and felt, as I previously mentioned, that I was lacking a really big part of my identity. The thing is, though, after shooting this video and spending a couple more months in London, it all turned around completely. I felt grounded there. It was just, I guess, a extendo transition moment. But I loved it. I was having so much fun. I was just like living my dream life. So, the pluses. It's my community of peers, you know, more than anywhere else. It's where I know the most people who I would consider my peers. It's excellent for my career living in London. There's affordable travel in Europe, and I get to explore more than I ever have before.
Yeah, we should explore.
The art scene is incredible, and there's just a general creative spirit which I haven't ever found elsewhere. It's sceney and cool in a way that makes you feel like you're tapped into something, but it's not clouty like a lot of other cities that I've been to. And in general, there's more European sensibilities, the architecture is older, and it feels less capitalistic, which I prefer. Okay, and the minuses. The big one we all know, weather. It controls my mood so much. It's not great in London. I'm so far from my family. It's hard for me to connect to nature, to connect to wilderness. I don't really,
It doesn't make my heart sing. The wilderness in the UK. And here's a big one. I'm not a legal resident. I would have to pursue some kind of visa or master's degree or something like that. Since this summer, I have left London. I'm here in Mexico right now. I left for some of the more pressing reasons, for instance, being far from family and not being able to legally live there and being on a tourist visa. I'm 28 years old. I'm an only child. I'm feeling responsibilities get heavier as my parents grow older and enter a new stage of life. But the truth is I miss London so much. I really miss my friends. But I know in my heart that it's not my home. It's not where I belong. I think it's because of the sun. I thought I would share with you an example of why living in London is so amazing. This past August, I attended Venice Film Festival with some of my other friends who are also involved in film. Traveling in Europe for reasonable prices is such an incredible privilege. I'm gonna miss it. I have quite a chaotic behind-the-scenes portrait of Venice Film Festival, and I'm gonna share it with you guys now. Enjoy Venice Film Festival behind the scenes. I'm vlogging. I am currently having an espresso at Bar Bepi, which is a gorgeous little cafe right outside the film screening area. And I'll give you guys a tour now of the red carpet area. Okay, here's the freaking Campari bar. This shit is like too swish, you know what I mean? So this is a big street where everyone is constantly walking down in fancy dress. And the cool part about this festival is here's the main theater with the red carpet, which I'll show you in just a second. But here, over here, is a beautiful beach. Ideally, one could go see a movie, then go for a swim, then go see another movie. How magical. Okay, now we're gonna walk and I'll show you the red carpet. Okay, see? There's the red carpet. It's honestly so hot. And they play such crazy music all the time. Okay, we're in the movie theater.
About to watch.
About to start.
La proiezione sta per iniziare. Vi ricordiamo.
Okay, just saw movie number 1. Let's catch up later. I'm about to jump into number 2. Show us how alpha you can become. Alpha males?
Look at this bag. It's a Guinness bag.
Yeah, that's pretty alpha. Okay, I just saw second flickaroonie. Pretty good. It's this Quaron joint. I'm seeing the second half of the second flick. Because you know what they're doing? They're showing television shows at a film festival.
That to me sounds right.
Sus.
So maybe you should get
But fine. Yeah, I think our plan is we're gonna get as drunk as humanly possible, and then we're gonna try and catch this, like a final midnight screening of the film Cloud. This is what we like to consider alpha redemption. Don't pick it up, because that would be pathetic.
Stop dreaming. I'm dreaming.
Beach at midnight is kind of something else. I just gave swimming a bit of a try, but there is so many jellyfish. Nearly at the water. up and you have no balance. Last night I fell asleep on the water taxi home like 5 times. And I probably slept for 4 hours in this sweltering heat, which has continued today. And I woke up at 6:30 because I'm catching the new Thomas Vinterberg TV show at 9 this morning, which is very, very exciting for me. Tell me why I am so very tempted by these. Look at them glisten. This is my size. Is this my size? Today's a big day of movies. I just left the Thomas Vinterberg series. It was good. It was good. Some of the plot felt a bit forced, but basically I left after 2 of the 4 first episodes, but I'm still gonna watch the last 4. But now I am trying to get into the rush line for Baby Girl, which is the Nicole Kidman movie. Yesterday I thought I had lost my accreditation in the theater, and I went back in, and they were like doing a test screening of the beginning of Baby Girl, and basically I was just like watching Nicole Kidman have sex while like looking under chairs. So I was like, okay, maybe that's good. Maybe it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna give it my best shot. If not, I'll take you to the little cafe. Okay, it's officially time for disclaimer part 2. No, only chaos. Premiere mode. So I somehow happened to get a ticket for a premiere of Order, which I'm very excited to be in, and it's about to start going now. Just before this, I finished the Quaron Joint, like the TV show, and it's the best thing I've seen so far here. It was entertaining. It had its plot holes, strangely, but it was quite entertaining.
If you are looking at like the greatest like television films, Fanny and Alexander was made for television.
Video games.
We have a sort of a
Promoting violence.
Yeah.
It was like discussing that but not making a single comment on it.
Yeah. This is giving me something. Last night, I was drunk. And this morning, I might still be drunk. There's something happening in my throat. Can you hear that? Who is that? What is that? Today is my friend Sal's birthday, and I'm binning off going to the movies. I am going to visit the grave of the poet Ezra Pound, and then we will once again party in the evening. Although, perhaps I will not drink. But don't come for me. Don't hold me to that. You, yes you. Join me. Join me. Only in Venice could this be a grocery store. I'm gonna go buy a vegetable. Oh yeah. It's a video. Yeah. Happy birthday, Sal. Looks like you're cooking something up right now.
Picking up some emails on my birthday. The grind never stops. Remember, kids, grind never stops, even on your birthday.
And make sure to stay hydrated. Okay, I'm gonna do some shit right now.
It looks like audio. It's not the tea.
Look, I'm here for the drama.
We've got ginseng birthday, right? It's a nice ginseng. No!
I'm doing it for the gram, okay? Imagine, it's all sped up. Thank you.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, I am going there, to that island now, because that is where the poet Ezra Pound is buried in the cemetery. New pop. So I was just at the beautiful San Michel Cimitero burial site, which initially I intended to show you guys.
This was baby invasion. I got really angry. This is baby invasion, yeah. I was really angry. I was affecting your handwriting. And then this one I loved, and somehow it's raining. And I did lots of notes on that one.
Let's see it.
And then this one is harvest, which you can't read. It says harvest because I wrote another word over the title. And then I wrote it upside down. Somehow I flipped the page, so it goes like you have to read that, and then read it upside down.
May I try to decipher?
Yeah, I actually couldn't. Try and do that page.
It's quite beautiful.
Should I interpretive dance what I assume you're writing?
Did you order the graph? No. What did they say about it? Go. He's like, he texts me like, bring Sham, you and Sham come over to my bothy. I've got some fucking wild new stout that my dad just brewed. Like, come and give it a taste, basically. So we drive over to his bothy. It's me, my brother, him, his girlfriend. And he has these like, you know, pure aluminium cans, no branding. It's like fresh, no branding. So it's like a huge crate of them.
The cans just look, they're just silver.
Just silver, pure aluminium. Yeah.
The cans as well, not bottles. Like you think they were
No,
like.
and also pint cans. Yeah. Not even the 660 mil. Full, full pint cans. I know. We're cracking these. We're knocking them back. He cooks up a nice risotto. It's very good risotto. I know. We're knocking these back. Anyway, me and my brother like, anyway, Jordan. Oh, strong on these. I'm quite drunk. He's like, I don't know. Anyway, between 6 and 12%. Basically wine. So basically we've had like 5 pints of wine between us all. Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna. It's like not even that late, like 1. I was like, you haven't even been drinking, it's locked up. Like, okay, I think I'm gonna black out. Then I run upstairs.
Was that also when Shamil broke his nose?
Okay. So then I like march upstairs to the only toilet in the bothy. Fucking projectile vomit, just like I'm talking good distance, really good distance, long jump, and then pass out instantly in the toilet. And then my brother, being the loving brother he is, marches up, being like, I haven't seen him in a while, marches upstairs, checks on me, sees I'm passed out in the toilet, sort of drags me out, puts me in the bed, job done, goes downstairs, falls down the stairs, because he's also blackout drunk. He's tumbling down the stairs, he's like rocking it, and then last there, slams his nose and breaks his nose.
For the 5th time.
For the 5th time.
To you, happy birthday, dear son.
This is fucking insane.
What kind of chic?
You say it's kind of chic? It's chic.
It's
like,
feeling kind of chic for some reason.
so was mine.
It's saying how it's annoying.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, it's quite flooded in this neighborhood. Our Airbnb flooded in Venice.
So this volcanic chaos, party, career, extravaganza moment is something that I've only ever really experienced while in Europe and in London. But you know what? And this is what I'm telling myself now. It's not like it's going anywhere. It will still be there. I can always go and visit my friends, and I can always go when I'm in need of an adventure like that one. These adventures, while they are the most fun that a girl can have, I really don't think they're the most sustainable option. I need to be close to my family. I need to be close to wilderness. So, stay tuned for the next episode when I try out LA. Okay. Thank you guys for listening. See you next time.